And for more on this story, we're joined now by Michael Heise, head economist with Allianz Group. Well, I have to admit, watching this report, I get an uneasy feeling. Does this mean we're really heading towards the next crisis?
Well, we're surely heading for some correction of real estate valuations in financial balance sheets. There will be write-offs, that is quite clear. But I don't think it will be a huge second wave of the crisis because the financial industry has had some time to get prepared. This has been apparent for some time, and some provisioning has been done by the institutions.
Well, I'm glad to hear that, because we don't really have much time right now here in Europe to worry about another crisis coming from the US, with Greece here in Europe, with all this budget deficit and bailout demands we have to deal with right now. Is there any way around this bailout?
Well, I think we should go for the bailout as a first step, and we should, force Greece to go for strong reforms, for strong consolidation, with this very wide aid of the EU and the IMF. I think it can work. Other countries have shown that it works. For example, Ireland in the 1980s had a similar situation and came out quite well. It can work, and we should attempt this first and try to convince the financial markets that there will be no default. If we get that right, then the risk premium for Greece may go down again.
Okay, but there's still a possibility that it won't work. And there are political parties that are now saying that Greece should simply leave the Eurozone. Everybody knows now that Greece has put false figures on the table in order to get into the Eurozone. So would that be an option?
Well, certainly it would be an option, and it is right that Greece didn't obey all the rules that are relevant for all the members of the EMU. But I think we have to, decide, what do we want? Do we want to go left and go for the bailout first, and maybe in the second stage, if it doesn't work, we'll have to find other solutions. If you dilute the message about your bailout by saying maybe we should push Greece out, or which is not possible in legal terms, but get them voluntarily to move out, or either cut the debt, do a haircut, then this dilutes the message of the bailout, of course, and markets become very confused, as they have been, and they push up risk premia to 10%, which is not sustainable.
Of course, all the Eurozone member countries, the whole world suffered from the financial crisis. So how many more bailout schemes are possible? How much money is there still left?
Well, this is an exchange of debt, if you like. These bailouts are being paid by taking up debt on financial markets. And this example, it would be the German state taking up, or the state bank taking up debt on the capital markets and transferring it to Greece with a positive interest rate spread, a benefit, if it goes right. So it's not directly taxpayers' money that is being transferred. It is taking up debt.
Okay. Michael Heise, thank you very much for joining us.